Today on Edu Chat, we laugh. We expanded our table. Rainier Seymour and Prince TJ first day as our newest co-hosts. Now it's Edu Chat all day with our favorite moments. The Educators with Rainier Seymour, Prince TJ, and me, Danny Anderson. The Educator starts now.
Oh man, welcome to the Educators family. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today is one of our favorite days, and y'all been dancing. Oh, y'all having a good time.
I'm enjoying the theme. I'm enjoying our theme.
Today is one of our favorite days because it is the best of Edu Chat day. Yes, it is. And we are taking a look back at some of our favorite Edu Chat moments. All right. And you know, we love Edu Chat so much because this gets into our minds. This lets us, elaborate and tap in on what's going on with our topics. And every day we look through a lot of topics and we only get to select a few topics that get our minds juggling. So we're really grateful that we're able to have this opportunity to just tap in on Edu Chat and really express our voices. Don't you guys think?
Yeah, absolutely. I love having these conversations with you all, hearing, because, we each have, our different opinions, different perspective on things. There's sometimes that we don't agree. We don't agree, but
all the time.
But I know, but I feel that, in order for us, to grow, we have to hear something different because we can't always agree and be on the same page all the time.
That's the thing about diversity,
Right.
That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us a unique show.
Absolutely. Yes.
Hallelujah.
So up first, you guys. This is one of my favorite Edu Chat moments because we gained 2 new members to our family this year. Yes, we did. So let's take a look back at Rainier and Prince TJ first day. So let's roll the tape. Oh my gosh, we are so freaking happy that you all are with us today, and that I am so excited to say this, that we are back. We are back from our long hiatus, and we have truly missed you all so much. Yes, that's right, TJ. Yes, we have. We miss doing this show. Seriously, we miss doing this show. Now, it's not only, you guys, the first day of us being back together, but guess what? It's Rainier Seymour and Prince TJ first day as our newest co-hosts. Yes. All right, next up, we had a discussion about if we had to teach a course in anything. And if so, what would it be and why? And well, just check it out for yourself, y'all. Roll the tape.
This is in session because comedian Akila Hughes tweeted this question on her Twitter. Reputable universities is asking you to teach a class starting tomorrow. You get paid $1 million, a year, but you have to be an expert. What can you teach? Well, Akila says that she got some great, amazing responses from her followers, like Wesley Buckworth, who says winning imaginary arguments in the shower 101. And Amanda Hammond says taking my bra off from underneath my shirt, but in the classroom is empty because everyone already is an expert at this. So I have to ask, what course will you guys be teaching?
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
You can tell from me, I'll be teaching theater. I'll be teaching theater. I can write some plays. I can write some scripts. I'll be a good theater teacher, and I'll be a
good teacher.
A good. No, a good.
Do better.
Technology.
Do better.
Huh?
Do better.
Do better.
But I thought you said hood. You meant good.
You want me to teach math? I don't know. Nobody want to teach math. Math is boring. Oh no! Sit down, Damien. Did you just see Damien? Did you just see Damien's mood change? Did you see how fast?
Ain't no way in the world you like math like that.
Damien went like this. Let me just put the camera.
I'm a future math teacher.
She be like,
put the camera on me. This is what brought what's his name? Damien. This is what he did. He went like this.
Put the camera back on me. He was like this.
Put the camera back on me. Okay. He was like this.
We'll see what he was doing in playback, but for me, I would want to teach a comedic class and a history class. A comedic history class.
Oh,
that was boring, boo,
boo, boo. Nobody want to go to your little theater class anyway.
You would be.
You got that right.
Both of y'all be in it.
Don't nobody want to go to your math class anyway either.
You don't know what my course is because I haven't answered yet.
Skip your math
but go ahead.
You were like this. It's to math, so I'm assuming it's math.
But you guys don't know what course I will teach.
I don't care. If it's already math.
No. You should care because you guys answer yours.
You should care about ACT scores.
I have it.
Right? Huh?
Finish your thoughts. Why would you teach that boring history class?
No, but I know what it is comedic history. Okay.
Why would you teach it though?
Because I mean, I'm a goofy person, and I also like the world of history. But I want to teach it to where it's not going to be boring. I want to teach the history class to where it's your history, not just the world's history. Because to be honest with you, a lot of us African Americans don't really know where we're from. Don't really know all that. So I'd rather teach that in a fun, comedic way, so you can really know really what happened. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm welcoming all the Florida kids that still couldn't take the doggone AP history class. Cause I would be glad to be your teacher.
Well, excuse me. Excuse me. He revised the ban. Okay, so technically they can't take it.
What?
He revised the ban. It's not banned anymore.
We read that at.
Did you not hear me say it on the first show that we came here?
You remember that, Damien? You remember that, Damien?
Let's move on because I have my course. No.
Roll the tape. You know what? I would still take all the Florida kids about the AP class still. They gonna probably give them to BS in the books, but I would rather leave TJ across the hall in Mr. Anderson's math class. Go ahead.
I'd rather go to math than history.
Okay, so my course, what would I teach?
Sorry.
My course, what would I teach? It will have to be, because you guys know this about me now, that I am about speaking realness and honesty. And I will have a course teaching about that, of not being afraid to speak your mind.
What course is that?
That'll be my course.
PE?
What is it, Damien 101?
What course is that? Math, science, English, social studies?
No, it's a course.
Damien 101.
Was you paying attention earlier about a course that we will be teaching?
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to teach Damien 101.
It wouldn't be called that.
Yes, it will, Damien. Yeah.
No, it won't. It will not be called Damien 101. It would be called something else.
What, like Damien Be Real?
No. It won't be called Damien 101. It'll be called Damien 100.
That's a good one. Zoe 101, Damien 101, okay?
Damien 100 and possibly 102.
Oh my gosh.
This gonna be Damien 103 honors.
You do know Zoe 102 is coming out soon.
I just realized that, yeah. But yeah, in general, that would be like public speaking class Damien trying to teach.
Yeah, like
Okay.
100.
Okay, can we please move on? What's next?
Damien, be real. Okay, well, we have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more our chat favorite moments. Don't move. This is
oh my gosh.
This is the Educator.
That's why they say don't eat and work.
Love watching The Educators? You can be a part of the conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes content of our show. And follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators. Welcome back to The Educator, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to look back at some of our favorite EdChat moments from this very season. So now it is my turn, and so this is my favorite EdChat moment because I enjoyed this. So take a look at this, y'all.
Wait a minute, I got one more thing. Swallowing gum takes 7 years to digest.
Yes,
I swallow gum all the time. I don't believe that. I swallow gum all the time, and it's wrong. People be telling me you should not be doing that. I still do anyways. Nothing happens.
Shouldn't be doing that. I know why I shouldn't be doing that, because a teacher told me a myth. Not a myth, but she told me that because she told me a story about when a student of hers swallowed gum and ended up dying in her sleep.
Oh.
That's why I don't swallow.
I swallowed gum in my sleep before.
I do that all the time. Nothing happens with me.
Damn it.
That's scary.
Nothing happens with me.
That's what they all say in the movie.
I've been doing that for years. I've been doing that for years.
That's what they say in the movies too. They say in the movies, but the next day, something always happened.
I guess God chose me. I guess God chose me to be lucky then, because nothing happens.
Don't speak that into the universe.
He protects me.
What goes around comes back, go around. You ever heard that song?
Don't move. Watch Educators Mother's Day edition.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the next favorite EdChat topic. So take a look. Now, here's the thing, though. It is reshaping every industry and field of human activity, including education. In the classroom, it is found in the form of virtual assistants that can help both with students and teachers to manage that time and complete their assignments. Tutoring systems that can provide personalized learning experiences for students of all ages and abilities, powering remote online learning systems where it can adapt the pace of teaching to match students. Oh, what's going on with me today? It can adapt the pace of teaching to match students' needs. Languages translations and in educational in educational settings where pupils speak a wide variety of languages and many other applications. It's even been reported that some schools in China have implemented facial recognition technology using computer vision systems to monitor whether or not students are paying attention in class. Any thoughts from you, gentlemen?
They coming to kill us, y'all. That's just what that is. They're coming to kill us. This is like something out of a movie. I think of Independence Day and iRobot. What do you mean it can take on languages? What do you mean it can allow you can talk to it? What?
Oh my gosh.
I think of not TikTok. Snapchat has an AI feature now where you can have full-blown conversation with an AI. First of all, I'm not talking to you. You're not about to get up in here. What? No. I'm just letting you guys,
This, I don't understand. I really don't. With this, and then also with Chat GPT in schools, I don't understand those at all because I don't. No.
Yeah.
You know what happens, right? So we were taking a little quiz for math, right? And a kid came up to me and say, "You need the answers." I'm like, "No, dude, I got my notes right here. Just use your notes." And he was like, "Just use this AI. I'm just asking the AI for the answers, and they're giving it to me." What?
Oh no!
Mean?
I don't know.
This AI is helping students cheat.
Yes, it is.
I don't understand. You can literally, your nose is sitting right in front of you. Use them. Why are you asking the whole AI bot?
Writing essays, I won't be used to that in my classroom. It just no.
It takes away from education.
It does.
Right? So instead of, I know in some aspect people think, oh, it's challenging people. No, it's making them lazy. Right?
Yes.
You figure, because I think it gradually, progresses over time, right? You figure, here come these laptops and phones that now have all of this high level internet. You can go on Google and get an answer. And now you have a bot that you can go to and do the same thing. So I felt like it's a forward movement. And I think after that is going to be bots now doing jobs that humans have been doing for years. You know what I mean? And that's just, once again, a systematic approach to take away people's rights, right? Take away people's voices. Because if I can get a bot to do it, then I don't got to pay you to do it. Then this can be free. And I can make money on top of money without having to pay you to do a job.
Yo, that is so true right now. He's just speaking fact after fact after fact today.
It's sad. It's really sad.
It really is. It really is, especially in education in our schools. It's just
because how do you expect kids to want to have a thirst for learning and education when they can just go and ask this bot a question and they'll give them the answer? Right? Because then it's like, then what's the purpose of having a educator there who went to school for so many years and did so many things?
It feels like a
waste.
waste.
Get to this place, and it's like all for nothing, right? All for void, because now I have a bot to take your job. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Exactly. I have a bot that can do what you do in 0.5 seconds, and it's not right at all.
It's not. It's not. We gotta all come together so we can get rid of this as soon as possible because it's a mess.
We have to take a quick break, but we got more of our favorite Ed Chat moments coming up next. This is the Educators. Welcome back to the Educators family. We've been sharing our favorite Ed Chat moments from this season all show long, all right? And guess what? It's time to tap back in. And this time, I'm going to start sharing my favorite moments, all right?
Let's go.
So now there's a study out there that suggests the older sibling is usually the smartest. And let me tell you this conversation, it was heated. Very much so that we have to really take a time on this one. Take a look.
Research from the University of Edinburgh suggests that the order you're born in can actually predict who's smarter. And guess who's more likely to have a higher IQ? The oldest sibling. Yeah, that's right. So Prince TJ and Brian, do you agree with this study here?
I do agree with the study. Here's why. Because the oldest is more known to reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if the oldest knows what deal is, how to operate, how to move, and how to motivate, and do all that. If the oldest knows more, then obviously they'll be more smarter than the younger sibling. That's facts. You know what I mean? The younger sibling sometimes learns from the older sibling. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
It's mainly it's agreeable because sometimes the older sibling may know more than the youngest. And then in some cases it's vice versa. The youngest may know more than the oldest, but time will only tell.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brian. I agree with you before TJ because I think I know where he's going with this. But I feel that, but I would say that, everybody is smart in their own way. I would say that it's not just, just only the oldest sibling is the smarter, and then you have the youngest who's the, I don't want to put, the dumbest. I don't want to put that together because I feel that everybody is smart in their own way. I feel that everybody's smart in their own way.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Don't tell me, y'all.
No. But no, but TJ, now I think I know where you're going with this, but
absolutely, you know where I'm going.
I'm gonna let our Ed fam at least hear you out.
All right, y'all. I disagree on everything.
No, of course you do.
I disagree on everything everybody just said because I feel like so people would probably think I'm disagreeing because I'm the youngest, and that's not the case. That's not the case. They're agreeing. And let me say this: the only reason why my counterclaim is that the only reason why they are agreeing with
this ain't no judge. This ain't no courtroom.
Order in the court.
You said counterclaim. No, that's not
but
the word.
I feel like let me talk for a minute. I just get a minute to speak to the Ed fam out there. So the only reason why they said that they agree is because they're the oldest in their city.
I'm the middle child.
Wait a minute,
I'm the middle child.
Let me speak.
I wish I was the oldest, but I'm not. I'm the middle child. I'm trying to correct you. I'm the middle child. I'm not the oldest.
I was about to say, well, except for Damien, he's not the middle child. Bri is the oldest. So the reason why he's agreeing because he's the oldest. But let me speak though. I feel like that this is not the study is not correct just because I feel like the youngest, their memory is fresh. Their memory is what?
Okay.
Their memory is exceptionally great. Okay. And I feel like when you're the old, what you making that face for? You something smell bad or was just making that face, Damien?
Keep talking.
Go ahead, finish your.
I want to hear this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the youngest in the family.
You said counterclaim.
The youngest in the family tend to have, more of a great memory. They tend to have more. So with that said, with their memory being so great, then they have the better IQ. Also, when you say that the oldest when you say that the oldest, I'll put my face in. I'm getting hot right now. So when you say that the oldest has better IQ, better or higher IQ, how did that seem? Because they were born first?
No, because they are actually known to the world before the youngest sibling, of course.
Exactly.
That
Even
just
if
means
they're
that.
year apart, even
Wait
if
a minute,
they're
Brian,
a year apart, they know
They know a little more stuff.
Brian, wait, not to cut you off, Brian, but you just repeated the same thing that I just said. You said because they were. What'd you say? Why did they have to be?
Even if they're a year apart, they know more.
Wait a minute, what did you say when I asked you the question?
You didn't ask me no question.
I asked, why do you feel that the oldest had the higher IQ? You said because of what?
Because they know more than the youngest sibling, even if they're a year apart.
No, you said they were known to the world before.
Yeah, the oldest is more known to the world than the actual youngest child.
That's the same thing that she said because they were born first. That's basically what you repeated.
It don't matter. They actually know more than the youngest sibling.
It matters because you're saying that the oldest had the higher IQ because they were born first. Absolutely not.
Listen. You can be two.
Yes,
you
sir.
can be two. You can be two, right? You can be two. The sibling can be two, and the oldest can be three. The 3-year-old may go to school and know actual numbers than the 2-year-old. Because they're known to the world first.
Exactly.
DJ?
Excuse me. So
the oldest knows more than the
wait
younger.
a minute now.
Sorry.
You can't use that example because 3-year-olds, I don't even think their IQ is discovered.
Okay, let's say a 15-year-old and then you have a 10-year-old. How about that?
A
the
15-year-old
knows more. Exactly. They know more than the 10-year-old.
That's a 5-year age gap, Damien.
But still.
Versus a 1-year age gap? Yes. That compares.
Yeah.
Versus a 1-year age gap don't change the difference. They got the same IQ.
What?
If a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old get together, I guarantee you they have the same close IQ.
It depends on how smart they both are.
Exactly.
It depends on how.
It depends.
No. It depends on how much the 15-year-old is teaching the 14-year-old.
Right.
You done?
They listen. I understand some kids maybe whiz kids and all of that, but I understand they may know more than the oldest in some cases. But generically, it's a fact that older people know more than younger people. That's just a plain right fact. Like you cannot learn different. Like you cannot sit here and not learn. Who are you learning from? The youngest or the oldest? Who did you learn from, TJ? The youngest or the oldest? People who taught you things. Were they older than you?
My
were
mother.
They younger than you?
Your mother's not in this category.
My mother is 30 years older than me, Brian. What's that saying? She's my parent. What do you mean?
Your mother's older than you. Older than
my
you,
parent.
Right?
I mean, I hope she's older than me. I'm just hoping so.
Hope so too.
I hope so. I mean, what you saying?
Let me ask you.
That's not in the category, but you can't use mothers into this.
Yeah. TJ has an older brother, right? Right?
Yeah, I got two.
Have they taught you anything about being a boy, right? He taught you that type of stuff, right? Versus your father, right?
I hope so. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean? Where are you going with this, Brian?
Let's say your brother taught you how to talk to a girl.
They
taught you that because,
Taught me how to tie my shoe.
Because he knew how to tie a shoe before you.
Well, I mean, I was little, so I wouldn't know.
Same difference.
And it's not, you know.
Damien?
Mm-hmm.
Would you know how to tie your shoe?
I agree with everything that you're saying, Brian.
Because he's just
no, because it's generally making sense. What is your counter statement against me, TJ?
Yeah, what's the counter
statement?
I mean, because it sounds dumb what you're saying.
No, it's not.
Wait a minute.
Counter statement is your argument against the person.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you speak though, but can I get a chance?
Okay, you got a minute left, TJ.
Okay. Oh, now I'm on the time limit. Okay.
Yep,
so then it sounds dumb because how can you know what? We're just gonna leave it alone because I'm not even gonna have time to even talk about what I'm saying because everything will cut me down.
All right, y'all, that was that one. And as you can tell, it was very heated. But we made it through. Thank God.
We made it.
All right, and another one of my favorites, is when we talked about Ron DeSantis blocking AP African American study courses in schools. See what comments I made, and one particular comment I made, this just some bull. Figured out why. Take a look.
Back in January of this year, the state of Florida had rejected the opportunity to have an advanced placement course on African American studies being taught to its high school students. Yes, stating that the course is not historically accurate and that it violates state law. Now, according to the New York Times, the Florida Department of Education, they sent a letter to the College Board notifying them that the African American Studies course will not be in the state course directory. I know, right? And also, the New York Times, it did note that the state governor, Ron DeSantis, I don't like saying that name. Seriously, it just gives me chills. It gives me chills. He did sign legislation that limits how racism and other moments in history can be taught in schools and the workplace. And that legislation, it later became known as the Stop Woke Act. And under that law, it stops instruction that could make students feel any responsibility or guilt about the past action performed by members of their race. Now, this is really interesting, you guys. I want to hear your guys' take on this. What do you guys think about this? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Because this happened back earlier this year, and I'm open up the floor. I'm open up the floor. Who wants to start this off? Because I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Even though it started like a couple of months ago, even though he did this like a couple of months ago, it still is impactful. And I think that it does need to be spoken about here on The Educators today, simply because it involves education. And this has an impact on many students who are, taking these African American study classes. Like Ron DeSantis is out of his mind. I don't know what he was thinking when he wanted to ban AP African American studies. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. I think that so I got a little something for you guys. All AP class or some AP classes were found to have increased stress levels and lower grades when he did this. So I don't understand. And then also when he found out, or when he heard that everybody was like bashing him on this situation, because this is huge. Like, come on, like, why does all these other races get to learn about their culture, their background, but us Black folks, we don't get to learn about our back? Like, it was something going on there. And actually, he had reversed this because he has been receiving backlash. So, what do you think people were going to do? Be like, yeah, ban those AP classes. No.
I just don't understand that, man, honestly. I just really don't. Florida, y'all need a new governor. I'm sorry I had to say that. Y'all need a new governor. Y'all just really, it's just, Ranier, what was your whole thing about this when you first have heard of this?
It's just some bull. It really is. It's just some bull. Because going back what TJ said, like, it's important for us to understand and know our history. And then the most BS excuse you give is that you don't want us to be tarnished or us to feel bad about the previous actions that happened back in our time.
Exactly.
So you're basically trying to back up of what y'all did to us and not letting us know the history that y'all did to us.
Well,
what type of sense does that make?
Man,
Stop. Like, it really don't make sense to me, because it really doesn't. Like, how are we supposed to feel responsible of the actions y'all did? Like, literally,
right.
Rich that,
yeah. Like, it wasn't. We didn't want to get whipped. We didn't want to get beat. We didn't want to get do all that. racism stuff. We didn't want all of that. Y'all did. How we responsible about that? That don't make sense to me. And how is that blocking us from knowing the actual history? Because it's the history that leads you on and teaches you how to become a better person. So I don't get that. That's just straight up bull to me. It really is. Like
absolutely. And I'm with you. I'm with you, fellas, because this absolutely. So you're telling me, and teacher, I think you brought this up. You're telling me that other races, they could, learn their history, but us Black people, we cannot. It is some bull, and it is. I'm sorry. I'm hopefully, by the time I be a teacher, there will be some change happening into our schools. If not, I'm gonna be the first. But I don't care. I hope Tennessee does not. I hope Tennessee does not. Our governor does not do what Florida governor did, because if so, then I don't know what they're going to do to me, because I'm a math teacher. But I'm going to teach my students, our history. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And you can fire me. You can do whatever you want to. I'm going to go to another school district, do the exact same thing, because hey, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest here.
Hey, you can do.
Literally, and it's wrong. It's straight up wrong.
It is.
It's a disgrace, because when we grow up, we see all of this, and when we hear all of this, and we not gonna know what happened, our real history, and just be spoon fed the history y'all want us to know. It's gonna be very to our students and our culture, and it's really sad.
Exactly. Like, I'm from Florida, so this is not shocking to me. This ain't shocking to me.
We have to take a break, you guys, but don't you move, don't go anywhere. All right, we're coming right back right after this. This is The Educators.
Love watching The Educators? You can be a part of the conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes moments of the show. Follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You can keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Welcome back to The Educators. All right, Ed fam, we hope you're enjoying some of our favorite Ed Chat moments that we are sharing with you on today. So let's keep it going by checking out our favorite Ed Chat moment from this season. Check out the clip. People like this? I don't. What I'm talking about, stuffing, dressing. That's what I'm talking about, people. The stuffing and the dressing. It doesn't, that is overrated for Thanksgiving, seriously, because with me, what's the point of that, to be honest with? It's just a lot of things go into it, and it's just, no, stop there. So, but everything else is pretty much fine. Now, okay, with the pies, okay, I know, I know there's a big debate onto this, the pies, with the sweet potato pies, and then what else you have? Is that
Pecan pie,
yeah,
pumpkin pie.
yeah, okay. You guys want to know which one's my favorite? Let me tell you guys. Neither. Neither is my favorite because I never had. I don't care for pies. I really don't. I just don't. I don't care. This big debate. It makes no sense to me of whether who likes this, and it makes no sense to me. It's just a pie in my view. But I know I'm going to get some hate onto this because people are going to come to me. Okay, well, this is better than that. Okay, okay, I see. But it makes no sense to me with this big debate. It's just a pie, but it.
So
Okay.
let me ask you this.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Let me ask you this question. So, what desserts do you eat during Thanksgiving?
Cake, ice cream.
Like what? Okay, ice cream.
Yeah.
What type of cake? Like strawberry cake, carrot cake,
vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whatever. Same with ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whichever. It doesn't matter with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But with these pies, it just makes no sense to me with the debates. It just don't. So. What?
Are you done eating your Thanksgiving plate, sir?
Okay.
Okay. Dressing, I'm with you.
Yeah.
My wife went to Publix and got that good chicken. Let me live. But I heard the whole thing. But I wasn't finna scream out the house because I was finna do a backflip when he said that dressing because I don't do dressing either.
No.
I'm with him as far with the cakes, but I do eat pies, especially when my mom make it. Something about that pie, it is okay. It is okay to disagree to agree.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you got some like banana pudding?
Yes.
Banana pudding.
Yes. A must. A must.
Yeah.
It's a must.
My wife, like I would give her this. That girl know how to make some banana pudding. She know how to make some banana pudding because she makes it from the heart and from the soul. But me,
yes,
this is probably where we gonna disagree at. I don't eat my banana pudding off rip. I like my cookies soft. I don't eat the hard cookies. That's just me. I like soft cookies. Yeah, we can disagree to agree. I said it. I don't eat
with me it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with me.
I disagree.
So you eat
matter.
You like your cookies
soft, hard. It doesn't matter.
I like that, that crunchy, that texture.
Okay, so basically what you telling me is like once the cookies get soft, you're not gonna eat it no more? Is that what you saying?
I mean, I'll still eat it. I'm not gonna let that go to waste. No.
I was gonna basically tell you if you ever in your life whenever we are together and there's a banana pudding and you don't want to eat the softness of it, it's okay. I take it off your hands, my brother.
Coming. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get this
Oh my god!
I was like, oh, you're not gonna finish that? I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that off your hands, my brother.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, you guys will see. So an op-ed in the Salt Lake Tribune questions if women without children should be included in those message. So Lane Anderson in her column, and I quote, "Please stop trying to include women without children on Mother's Day," who says that people need to stop sending childless women message like, "We appreciate everything that you do for our kids and Happy Mother's Day." Okay. Any moms watching out there agree with me on that? You guys let us know. So they hope that these message, while well-meaning, are actually pragmatic. Because it sends the message that for women to feel good about themselves and their place in the world, and they need to be nurturers or mothers. So I need to ask Brian Ear and TJ this, okay? So do you agree that Mother's Day, this is probably another debate we're going to see. Do you guys agree that Mother's Day should really just be for moms only? Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
No.
Excuse me?
What? Listen. Mother's Day can be for your mama, your grandmama, auntie, all of that. And
if
here's
they're
why.
if they're mothers,
And
if they're
here's why.
mothers, if they're mothers. No,
Here's why.
Brian.
Here's why.
Let's listen. Let's listen.
Just listen.
Okay, but I don't agree. But go ahead.
Bias right here. Bias right here. All right.
Go on.
So listen. The reason why I said that is because oftentimes, you know, your mothers are always overfilled with taking care of just children, their own children, right? You often realize that you always have support from other people, like your aunties and your grandmas, right? Y'all act like y'all don't be with your grandmas and aunties all the time either.
Mothers, if they're mothers, Brian,
if they're mothers of children, yes, that too. You don't understand it.
Yes, I'm understanding, but I'm saying, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm saying no. Mother's Day is only for mothers only. If you're not a mother, stay out of it. You don't get no message. You don't get none of that because it is just for mothers only. We need to appreciate our mothers because they sacrifice everything for us. I'm sorry, I just gotta say that Mother's Day is only for mothers only. Only if you're not a mother, stay out of that lane. Stay out of that lane.
I get that. But what if your mother is not here? And what do you have to lean on that? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if your mother and everybody isn't around often? Then you have to go to your grandmother. Then you see them as a mother's figure. Or if you have to go to an auntie, you see them as a mother's figure.
I understand that. I understand that.
As well.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about people out there, women out there who are not mothers. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
So you're saying, let me cut you off. So you're saying if an auntie or a grandma don't have no kid, they don't count?
No, because they're not mothers, right?
Okay, so what if my aunties, what if my grandmother had actual kids? Would that count as well?
They're mothers, right? They're mothers.
Yes.
Am I right?
Thank you.
That ties into that. But I'm talking about women out there who are not mothers at all, who don't have children.
Oh yeah,
should they be getting these messages?
Yeah, the heck you think you were talking about?
Right. That's what we're talking about, Branier. Where are you at?
Did you read the article? Did you listen to
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But when you're saying
because
mothers only, you kind of just X out your other motherly figures in your life. That's basically what I'm saying.
No. This is what he's saying. He's saying that you should celebrate anybody who's a mother, which is your grandmother who's
of course.
Yes. If your auntie's a mother,
absolutely.
Celebrate your auntie.
Yes.
If your
absolutely.
cousin is a mother.
Yes.
Yeah. But people who are not mothers like us, well, of course, that's a bad example.
Yes. It really is a bad example.
Yeah, because we're men.
Mother. Yeah, but also,
but what I'm saying is, like, why attack me? When I'm saying because other people can
you
see
didn't
them
understand
as
what we were saying.
Right.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, but you just made it X out everybody else.
No. I was only talking about women who are not mothers. Should they be included into that?
No.
I'm saying no.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Like you're not getting a Mother's Day gift.
Now.
Message.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. I'm going to flip the script now, okay?
Here we go. Always got to flip the script.
Because I want to be a father one day, okay? So let's flip it around. So let's say, for Father's Day, should it only be for fathers only?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I can't make an exception.
Oh dear.
What if hold on. Because some people don't have fathers.
Right, Brian,
right?
But
here we go.
But listen though.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen though. No, here we go. Just listen.
We're listening.
Certain people value people more than how they're seen. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
No. Y'all just like, he about to talk a storm. What I'm saying is,
yeah, you kind of are.
Like, some people. What?
Continue.
You asked my opinion.
Continue. Yeah, because Brian, what? Finish your thought. Just finish your thoughts.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
That's what you
good.
get working with me now. That's what you get working with me
now. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is,
Happy Mother's Day.
Many people sometimes don't have those main ones of their own, where they often look at other people as a figure. That's what I'm trying to mention here.
Okay.
So,
but if they're fathers, though, that's the thing.
Mothers
if they're
too.
fathers, though, they have to be fathers, and for women, they have to be mothers.
Wait.
If
not, they're physically not a father, but if they're a figure to that person.
Wait, look. I know.
They treat them as a father. But I believe biologically.
Hold on.
They don't have to be yours.
Hold on.
Biologically.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. If you, because I have one of my cousins who their mother is deceased and their father's just not around, and they looked to my great grandmother as their mother figure.
Thank you.
She's a mother though. But you're saying if you have a say you have an uncle laying around and you don't have your father around, and you look to your uncle as that father figure, but he does not have kids.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm feeling like they don't have to be biologically like that. It depends. No. It doesn't have to be biological. It often has to be how well they treat you, how well they care for you.
I feel like then at that point, if they're not biologically your father or mother, then, and if you feel like that they have been there your whole way to be your mother figure or your father figure, then I feel like then you can go ahead and celebrate them on Father's Day or Mother's Day because they were there.
He raised 4 other kids that wasn't biologically his, whose parents were either died or did other stuff that wasn't in their children's lives. He picked up those children, and raised them as their own. They still celebrate him as their father, and he still ended up having a biological son. I'm saying, if he didn't have a biological son, would that still matter how well that person has treated and took care of that child?
Yeah, I get that. But I think that Damien and we were talking about something different.
I know, but I'm saying though, like, figure-wise, would that still matter?
I think so. Yeah. Because what we are saying is, if your auntie not taking care of nobody, don't have no kids, not doing nothing, then that ain't no Mother's Day worthy celebration.
No.
But if your mother around doing nothing, yeah. If she's been there, like over 5 years, 10 years, and she's been there, and if you see her as your mother figure, then yes, go ahead and celebrate her for Mother's Day. But the article.
Closed captioning and other consideration for the educators provided by
welcome back, y'all. Amazing show for us today, right? Sharing some of our favorite Ed Chat moments. It was great of seeing what was y'all's favorite.
It was. It sure was. I stand on that all day.
I know you do. Alrighty, well, you guys, to our amazing and talented Ed fam, we thank you. I mean, there are no words to thank you guys. So seriously, we thank you all. from the bottom of our hearts. So thank you. Thank you for always supporting us, being by our sides, just sticking through us, you guys, even all the way to the end of this season. We just thank you all. We thank you all. And catch us back here next time on What Fellas?
The educators.
Educators.